This was about St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rob Lowe, Demi Moore, the Brat Pack,
Yeah.
Judd Nelson, Ali
Yep.
Sheedy, all that took Andrew McCarthy, all that took place in Georgetown.
Right. Hervé
So
Villechaize.
Hervé Villechaize was the small person in
On
Fantasy
St. Elmo's
Island.
Fire.
No,
Buddy,
Fantasy.
I think you got that wrong.
Hervé Villechaize was
Yeah.
Fantasy Island.
No.
The plane, the plane,
Hervé Villechaize was
the plane.
Martin Sheen's son. He changed his name
No,
because he didn't want to
no, that
ride
was
his dad's coattails.
that was Emilio.
Charlie Sheen's brother.
No, Charlie Sheen's brother is Emilio Estevez.
No, that sounds Hispanic.
Well, it is. Yeah,
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah. I think you need to Google that.
No, I'm being honest with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
It's Hervé Villechaize.
No, Hervé Villechaize was the small person in Fantasy Island.
Okay.
Smiles, everyone.
Yeah.
Smiles.
This is your fantasy.
Tattoo. Tattoo. Yes, boss. Do you remember that?
Plane.
The plane. The plane. Tattoo. Yes, boss. Get their luggage. I just spit. That was so funny.
Get their luggage.
Tattoo.
Isn't that funny?
Get their luggage.
Why are you making the little guy get the luggage?
And he would go, yes, boss.
Yeah.
And he would get the luggage. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Emilio Estevez. He was cute.
No. Emilio Estevez is the actor / director that is.
I did not know he directed.
He directs movies.
Really?
They came out with a face.
Do you think they have a higher chair for him to sit in?
Hervé Villechaize is dead, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that how many of the Brat Pack have passed? Is he the only one so far?
The Brat Pack, all the Brat Pack are alive and well.
Except for Hervé. Got it.
Except for Hervé.
Got it.
What was so interesting though was I rented cinema. Well, I downloaded.
Yeah.
Video on demanded, boughted.
But did you still rent it?
I rented it.
Yes,
I
it was
guess.
still a rent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just not in the common sense. I didn't go
Right.
red box it.
Right.
But I watched St. Elmo's Fire again, and I haven't seen it for a very long time.
Did you enjoy it?
Did I enjoy it? It was very kind of melodramatic, I guess.
Interesting.
But I thought it was great at the time.
Sure, but your life was more melodramatic.
I guess so. What I thought was interesting about the Brat Pack, and
Right.
Audience, please hear me. St. Elmo's Fire was not on any of our sheets to talk about on the Audience right now.
No, it just kind of came up.
It just kind of came up.
And I'm assuming it's not a. I haven't watched it. It's not a family-friendly movie.
It's not a family-friendly movie,
Okay.
I guess. No?
Yeah, I haven't seen
No,
it.
I saw it when I was in high school.
Right. Me too. Or college.
I think I invited Beth Holt. That was our
Beth
first
Holt.
date.
What a great lady.
It was just her and I and a guy across the aisle. That was it.
That's not awkward.
It was in the Dollar Theater. Yeah.
And the sad thing is, I was that guy.
But this is this is what I remember about St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, the Brat Pack. This is where
Right.
the Brat Pack. We got 16 Candles. We got all
Yeah.
those movies that
They
came out
were
of the Brat
cool.
Pack.
I wanted to be Judd Nelson.
You were kind of like Judd Nelson.
I wanted to be Judd.
You were kind of like
Nelson,
Judd
man.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club was the Brat Pack.
Oh, that was when I wanted to be Judd Nelson.
Yes, you had a trench coat you would wear around.
Yes, I did. I had it because he wore a trench coat in Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did that. Yes.
Yeah.
Um. I just wrote me a note to not sniffle
Yes.
and
you
don't
do
say
sniffle.
and don't say and I
Yeah.
just said like 4 times.
Okay.
So this way I can kind of remind myself not to do those things.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you want some accountability on that?
If I do it, yes, tell me.
Okay.
If I say or
I
sniffle.
probably won't catch it, but we'll ask our podcast members.
Ooh.
Starting from this moment right now, which is 11 minutes in.
Oh dear.
How many times does Eddie say and
Or
how many
sniffle.
times does he sniffle?
Dear.
Ooh, that's
I
good
gotta
accountability right
I gotta
there,
be
buddy.
careful because I just did it.
Oh,
Ouch! There's one.
This
Ouch.
is gonna be fun.
Anywho,
Yes.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Right.
When I was in high school,
Uh-huh.
I would watch this movie, or when I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
and I envied this friendship because
Yeah.
there's 6 of them, and they basically do life together, okay?
Yeah.
And then, did you ever watch St. Elmo's Fire?
When I was a kid, I haven't
Okay.
seen it forever.
Do you remember what they would do throughout the movie?
No.
They did this thing. They'd go like they'd all lean in and go oogla 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 ah.
Oh yeah.
Do you
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah. I remember that.
Okay, I thought that was so cool, and like all these guys were doing life together, and they had like this special communication, this oogla 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 ah ah ah,
Right.
and they would all laugh.
Right.
Like they were buddies, and this meant something.
And they
Well,
laughed like it was funny and cool,
yes.
yet it's neither.
Well, watching it again as a 42-year-old man, I thought it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, why would anybody go oogla 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 ah 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 and think like they're having some moment? It was just dumb.
Yeah, that
It
is
was just,
dumb.
but at the time,
It was cool.
it was so cool, and I wanted that.
Yeah.
I wanted those little moments, those little inside moments. And if you saw any of us, if you and I walked around, we're at coffee, and we
Yeah.
started going oogla oogla oogla
Yeah.
people
Somebody
think
would
we're-
eventually beat you up. Do you have anything like that in your life?
What?
Any kind of a little saying thing or anything like that?
No. You know what I do though?
What?
You've noticed.
There was an right there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? Whenever I'm, I guess, waiting,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
or
you whistle.
I whistle.
That's your theme song.
That's what I do.
Which
Yeah.
you realized was actually your grandpa's theme song.
Yes, I was doing some stuff for Memorial Day or something like that at my house,
Yeah.
and I had tools in my hand,
Yeah.
and I walked in the front door with tools in my hand, and I went, oh my, it's my Grandpa James.
Yeah.
My grandpa would whistle.
Because I've always called it your theme song.
Yeah. When we're waiting around,
Yeah.
it's just something I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's my oogla oogla oogla, but I don't get to do it with anybody. It's just me,
You
except
do.
with my grandfather.
I'm there.
You're there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
there
it's
with
not.
love.
But it's not like you go.
No, that would be weird. That would be weird. Yeah. Oh, that's a different scale. I like to. My kind of thing is breaking wind.
You like to fart.
I do.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
toot it. You toot
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah. When we were DJs in high school,
Yeah.
and audience, please hear me. It's not like we were, fantastic.
It was huge. Check it out.
No.
KKLR 97.7 FM
Yeah.
on the radio dial.
It was a 50s and 60s station, right?
70s.
And 70s.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
Toot
Yeah.
toot.
Yeah. Well, I had tummy problems.
You steak. It was
It
bad.
was bad.
It was really, really bad.
I am not proud of it. I'm really proud of it.
There was a song, speaking of KKLR back in the day.
Yeah.
Me and Stephanie, we were somewhere. We were in a antique store.
Uh-huh.
She likes to go antiquing.
Right.
And they were playing 60 songs.
Yeah.
And back then, doing the radio show,
Yeah.
when we would do this
In the 80s, in the late 80s.
in the 80s, playing these oldies,
Yeah.
those songs are only 2.5 minutes or
Oh, yeah.
2.15 seconds
Oh,
long.
yeah.
Okay. So in an hour's time, you could play a bunch of them
Yeah. Easy.
and you get sick of them.
Yeah.
So we're in this antique shop and they're playing these oldies, and it was just like water torture. It was just like,
You don't like them?
no, not anymore.
I like them. I
anymore.
like them. I like
I
old
guess I got to be in the
music.
mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
Makes sense.
so okay, St. Elmo's Fire. Maybe that's what we'll call our podcast.
What's that?
St. Elmo's Fire.
Okay.
Do you know what in St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah.
At the very end, Demi Moore is all sad, and Rob Lowe is like, "Do you know what St. Elmo's Fire is?"
What is it?
And she's all depressed and sad. St. Elmo's Fire, if I could say this right, was when ships would be out there at night
Uh-huh.
and they're on the seas.
Right.
They would think they would see these big flames shooting up from the water,
Right.
and they would call it St. Elmo's Fire, and they thought it was guiding them towards land, or
But it was really guiding them nowhere,
it was guiding them nowhere. It was St. Elmo's
which
Fire.
is kind of what the movie is about.
St. Elmo's
These people
Fire.
really have nowhere to go.
They were growing up.
Yeah.
It's where we get our line. Again, we have so many lines, and we have movie lines and TV show lines.
And
And,
some of them we don't even know that's where they came from.
and there's a line in the baggage skit
Yeah.
where you say,
Oh,
"You're supposed to be
friendship.
my best friend."
Yeah.
Um,
And you say, I am
your best friend.
Yeah.
And you go, "Well,
Friendship just
no,
got
yeah.
a lot shorter.
yeah, we've been best friends forever.
Oh, best friends.
We're
yeah.
best friends forever." That's what we've always said. And you say,
Forever just got a lot
"Much
shorter.
That's from St. Elmo's Fire.
Who says that?
Emilio Estevez, not Hervé Villachez. Emilio
the
Estevez,
short guy.
no,
Uh-huh.
and Andrew McCarthy are looking inside where they used to hang out.
Yeah.
At this restaurant where they used to hang out. And they're looking at their table where they used to sit in college.
Oh, yeah, and there's another group there.
There's another group there that looks just like them.
It's time for them to move on.
And one of them says, "I thought we were going to be friends forever." Well, forever just got a lot shorter.
Yeah.
St.
Wow.
Elmo's Fire, The Wandering.
Fantastic.
Is that not amazing?
Fantastic.
I can
Fantastic.
feel the music across the blazing sky. St.
St.
Elmo's
Elmo's
Fire.
Fire.
All right. So, okay, TV.
TV.
It's about to end.
What is?
Not TV, but the seasons are about to end. So,
Yes.
did you see How I Met Your Mother?
I did the last version
Goodness gracious,
where
was
they
that
had
great.
the people from 20 years
20
in the
years
future,
ago,
20
2
minutes.
hour.
Yeah, that was
So,
so well written.
so
And when he goes to the door and knocks, I almost teared up, man.
I teared up.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that
a
was
brilliant
crazy.
episode. If you don't watch How I Met Your Mother and you're of legal age to watch How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah,
that last episode,
that was fantastic.
what was that episode called?
I don't know.
Well, it happened this past Monday.
Yeah,
Superb episode of
it was great.
what your life could look like and taking, you know,
It was great.
it was an amazing episode. They've been real cartoony this year,
Yeah,
kind of slapsticky.
yeah, not
but
really that enjoyable.
that was great. And then he says, in 45 days, I'm going to meet you. And
Yeah,
I wanted that 45 days to start right now. If I
Yeah.
could do anything with my time right now, I'd want that. I don't want to wait 45 days.
but he didn't really do that. All of that was in his head.
All that was in his head,
It
but it was
really
beautiful.
good, yeah.
So the question is, if you fast forward the tape, are we going to meet the mother in 45 days?
Well, 45 days could take 2 years.
Oh, let's not do that. They only got. I think they're only renewed for one more year
I really like it.
of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, by the way, we have TJ with us.
TJ's with us. Hey, say hi, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
So, TJ is a youth minister here in Inola, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
And can you picking up on that?
a little
Picking up
bit,
a little
little bit.
Come on in, TJ.
Well, this
I
is
have
going to be
I have
awkward.
coffee breath.
This is going to be awkward
So-
for everybody.
So we came and did some stuff at the high school and everything. So what was that like for everybody?
Man, it was great. It was a great chance for our students to laugh a little bit, enjoy a little bit of laughter, and see the choices that they make today will definitely affect them in the long run. Definitely what our students needed to hear with everything they're going through right now.
Yeah, you can probably tell by listening to TJ, he's from New York.
And you've been getting texts and stuff from teachers and principals.
Teachers, principals, students, just beyond excited. We got kids already here wanting to save seats for the service tonight.
You told them no saving seats, right?
I told some of them they can't come.
Awesome. That's the kind of youth pastor you want right
Exactly.
there.
We need to go home. No, great time for our students. Really looking forward to tonight and watching the Holy Spirit work in their lives.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
Awesome.
Very cool. We're
Me and
looking forward
TJ
to
were
it.
very close right there.
That was awkwardly
That was
close.
yeah.
That was-
I couldn't make eye contact with him.
yeah, I almost wanted to take a picture, just so,
I was having a feeling
know.
that you probably would.
but I didn't.
Okay. I wonder if we're going to get to vote for who the mother is.
Really?
That's what I think.
You think so?
I wonder if there's going to be several actresses that we're going to get the nation, because there's never been a television show
Yeah.
where you've never met all the characters, and this is leading up to meeting the mom.
Yeah, we haven't met her at all.
We've never met her.
How do we
So
vote?
how do we-
vote though? Because they already know who she is.
Maybe
she's
not.
the lady with the yellow umbrella.
But a woman could be carrying. I mean, an actress could be carrying that. I mean, it doesn't have to be the actress.
Oh, you're saying can we vote on who the actress will
Who
be?
the actress will be, who the mother is. Yeah,
I don't know.
because
See, I don't want to vote though. That like takes away the. It makes it less.
I just wonder. You've had
real
7 years of
feeling.
build up.
Yeah.
You've had 7 years of build up.
So you think it needs to be somebody huge?
I think it needs to be somebody most of America would go, yeah, we like her, because we've fallen in love with all these characters.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be a known actress.
No, I guess not.
That would be. See, to me, if it is, it's going to be a letdown.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know any of them when I met them.
True.
You know.
I guess. I don't know.
Remember, you got me started watching this show, and
Yes.
I didn't start watching it till like I think it was halfway through the second season,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, if I'm going to watch it, I'm going to go back to the beginning. So I went back to the beginning one summer and just watched season 1, season 2,
Yeah.
and was depressed having to wait for season 3
Yeah.
because they became my friends.
Yeah. It's
My
good.
St. Elmo's Fire friends.
Oogla,
I would go hang
oogla,
out.
oogla. That's
Right.
awesome. That's awesome. TJ, are you a sports guy? Yeah. So TJ's listening to us going,
No
you guys are
clue.
talking
Yeah.
about TV
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, TJ actually coaches.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
What do you coach? Football.
See, TJ would have beat us up in the hallways at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been that guy.
Not you. Me.
I tried to play football.
You
I tried to
did.
get along with
you
these
were
guys.
friends with everybody.
Yeah, I tried to get along.
Yeah.
Guess what? My prediction of last month came true.
Which was
Jimmy Fallon
did what?
taking over Jay Leno's spot.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Booyah!
When's it
I'm,
supposed
dr-
to
I'm
happen?
dropping
Yeah.
my pen like it's the mic.
Hey, guess what? Yeah, they've said that before.
What?
They said it with Conan, and it lasted what,
No.
about 2 months?
Jimmy Fallon is good. Do you watch
Jimmy-
the Jimmy Fallon show, TJ? TJ didn't watch the Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon show.
You watch Sports Center? You don't have cable. Man, do you watch TV? Low budget youth ministry.
I know what that's like. Okay.
Good times.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I would love for Jimmy Fallon to come on earlier because I don't like staying
Yeah.
up late anymore. I'm old.
His contract is over. Jay Leno's contract is up next year, and what NBC is saying is they don't want Jimmy Kimmel to grab all that young
Yeah,
audience.
Jimmy Kimmel's good.
Jimmy Kimmel's good, and he's at 10:30 now, the same time as Jay Leno. So they're saying
Oh.
we got to have someone to compete against Jimmy Kimmel before all that audience starts going over there.
And Letterman's just getting to be a cranky old man.
Letterman's getting old, buddy.
know,
But
I
he's
know.
the best. He's the
He's
greatest.
the Godfather.
He's the Godfather. Well,
Well,
Johnny
yeah,
Carson.
Johnny Carson. Well,
Yeah.
Jack Parr.
Yeah. Jack Parr. Okay. I said it again. I wonder how many ums I've said.
A lot.
Have I really?
I don't know. I haven't been
Ah.
counting. I'm anxious for somebody to tell us though.
I just did it again.
Oh,
Ugh. Okay, I've been watching Go On.
yeah. I'll watch it.
I've saved them. I've been
Yeah.
watching Go On. So
Yeah.
they're really good.
They actually have good story. They have like almost good messages.
You know that when Matthew Perry was on,
Friends.
no, the second show he was on, like Be
um,
Happy or
Oh, yeah, he was on there. Yeah.
whatever that show was, where
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
played
yeah.
basically Chandler with all these
Right.
other people around him, crazy people, and he could just be sarcastic.
Yeah.
And it didn't go anywhere. It had to have been the writers had to have gone, okay, we got to make you sympathetic. You can
Yeah.
do your whole sarcastic, sardonic thing, but
Yeah.
we got to make you sympathetic.
Yeah. And he had to grow in. This character grew into that because it started off first episode. He was sarcastic and not going to do anything, and they drew him in real quick.
Yeah, his wife dies.
Yeah.
And that's been the whole premise. Really great. Even the revolving characters, that's a huge taking a chance on people to go, these characters in this group may not really be funny, but I love how
Yeah.
as the years gone on, these characters are finding their own
They've
voice. and
developed.
They're funny.
Yeah. They got rid of some.
So have you watched all of Parenthoods?
Oh yeah.
TJ, do you watch Parenthood? TJ,
Parenthood
TJ
Parenthood
Whitmore.
is a great show. Like it's
Do you cry at movies and stuff at all, TJ? No. TJ,
Have you ever cried?
TJ's a jock.
what makes you cry?
Puppies. Cats being shot.
That's not true.
That's awesome.
That's
That's
not
awesome.
true.
Mr. Bootsy.
He's from Inola, Oklahoma. He used to hunt cats.
Yeah, that's right. Skin him.
Hey, what season is it? Cat season.
Let's go.
It's always cat season.
We don't get any deer if we can shoot some cats.
That's right.
They're always around here.
I love it when they jump.
Okay, last TV show. Are you watching American Idol?
No.
TJ, you watching American? No.
The Bible. Are you watching the Bible?
Me and the kids have been watching the Bible. TJ, you've been watching the Bible? DVR it? Yeah, the Bible.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have cable.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm going to tell you,
It's a little cheesy.
it's a little cheesy.
It's a little cheesy.
I did notice that Jesus talked like
Oh,
this.
everyone's talking British.
I know.
Yes.
And I love the way
Everyone's
okay,
talking British.
The first episode was great. Great way to start off on Noah's Ark, action.
Yeah.
And Noah goes back and tells the story of Adam and Eve, and,
Yeah.
which is great. But then, like the next episode, they totally. I don't like the
Samson and
the
Delilah.
the liberties that they've taken
Yeah.
have just been wrong. Like Samson's first wife, man. Like they didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
There's-
I'm
they've
with ya.
taken some liberties that drove me nuts.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't burn down her dad's house. They threatened to.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've
you know, I
kind of
mean,
exaggerated. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, and there's more than that. I don't know.
But
But,
it
it's
was-
nice. It's great quality, and
For believe. Well, here's the hard part. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about writing a movie and the faith-based movement of movies and all this
right,
stuff, and
right.
so you see this movie, this Bible, and you go, and you can even read tweets, like hashtag the Bible.
Right.
And so many people, or even on Facebook, awesome. And for me, maybe I'm just cynical, but I look and go, it's not. I mean, it's
Yeah,
better than what we had, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not amazingly great,
yeah. I mean, it just yeah, it's yeah, it's okay.
But everyone's talking British again.
I
Yeah.
know,
Oh dear.
but also, I mean, Roma Downey was, one of the executive
Yes.
producers
She's
with
touched
her,
by
and
an angel.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if she was or not, but she's British or Scottish or Irish or something.
Irish. She's Irish.
I
Roma.
hope we're right.
Roma.
We may be offending a whole group
Roma.
of people right now. Yeah, I don't
What?
know. Duck
Oh, Duck
Dynasty's
Dynasty. TJ just
fantastic.
mentioned Duck
Yeah, you
Dynasty.
watch that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you go to somebody's house and watch
Wednesday
it
night
after
after church.
church?
Duck Dynasty time.
That's awesome. I love Duck Dynasty.
I do too. Duck
Yeah,
Dynasty is good.
yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff.
I always like the little endings. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
they used to. Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
realized being a family is just like skinning cats.
That's
Or hunting cats.
sometimes-
Maybe that's
yeah,
it.
Hunting cats.
Being a family is like hunting cats. Yeah. They jump. Your family jumps when you shoot them.
And then you love each other.
And I laugh at Uncle Si every time. No matter how dumb it is, I laugh at Uncle
Well,
Si.
and those commercials say it's not scripted. It's scripted.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but it's good.
They gave it away this season because Si shoots a gun. It's a revolver, and he shoots it like 10 or 11 times, and no smoke comes out of it, but you still hear the gun. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's fake.
That's fake. It's
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it is good.
They did what the 80s sitcoms used to do where they always had a little lesson at the end.
Yeah.
And I like little lessons at the end. I like that. I like that kind of
love
stuff.
every episode. My family sits and watches it together.
Yeah.
We love it. Good
good
show.
stuff.
Yay, Duck Dynasty.
Good stuff. So you're not watching American Idol?
No, I mean, I watched some of it.
Okay. The girls are doing great.
That's what I heard.
The girls are doing great, and there really, really, really isn't. And audience members, if there's anybody that really likes American Idol, or there's no guys.
Is that one girl still there that did the baggage song?
She's still there.
She is. She was
Angie,
good. I liked her.
She was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girls are great. She's good.
Yeah.
Jimmy Levine is like saying she's too theatrical. Jimmy Levine's like, all these young girls, they want to use their arms and wave their arms around. And he has this snort. He goes,
he may be Hervé Villachet's brother.
he's not Hervé Villachet's brother.
Could be.
But the guys aren't guys. They're very kind of.
Yeah, not dudes.
They're not dudes,
Yeah.
which all the other American Idols have been dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These guys are
Daughtry.
yeah.
Yeah.
These are just kind of just wimpy dudes.
Wow.
Good-looking wimpy dudes,
Yeah.
I guess.
Can they sing?
Not as great as the girls.
Interesting.
I mean, no. They're
They're
not.
not
They're
those-
not hunting cats.
Those dudes aren't hunting
They ain't
cats.
hunting cats at all.
They
no.
ain't dudes.
So, well, it is our April Fool's podcast. So, should we play a little April Fool's joke on anybody?
Yeah, you want to?
You want to?
You
You want to?
You want to?
All right, let's set it up. What are we gonna do here?
Okay, we're gonna call my sister.
You want to?
TJ, is it okay if we use this phone right here? I'm gonna make a long distance call. Is that okay? So TJ just got real quiet.
It's like, oh no.
Would have been better for me not to ask. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get this close to my mic so I can hit that. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Oh, there's a volume on it. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I almost started saying this number out loud. That would be bad, probably. Okay, you ready? You know what you're gonna do? Oh, you better know.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. That was.
It's a
I
British.
did.
Did you call
I-
Roma Downey?
You said it was okay to do a long distance call, so I did. I did. Scotland.
That is loud.
I know. Sorry.
Should we tell the audience who we're calling?
I said my sister.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. And Josh is your nephew.
Right.
Is
Yeah. Josh Crouch.
your sister's son.
Right. One of them.
One of them. Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
So we've gone 31 minutes as of right now.
Yeah. How come it's not working? try it again. One more time. Okay, there's that.
Maybe this number's been blocked. Does transfer have anything to do with it?
No, because it was on there before.
Oh. Hmm.
Got it on speakerphone. See, that's the number. See their number there? That's the number.
So it's not doing anything. It's not going through at all. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, okay. April Fools. She may not answer.
She's not going to recognize the number.
Yeah, she may not answer. Come on, answer. Answer.
If she doesn't answer, do we call her back?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going to call her back.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Audience, what we're doing right now is we're trying to do a April Fools.
Nice. He had a redial button.
Oh, okay. So hang with us, audience.
I was so mean to my sister growing up.
If you're working out on the treadmill right now, just use this time to just amp up a little bit, you know? Go a little strong before the next wave of comedy hits. If you're listening to this as you're driving home from college or laying in your bed, just don't fall asleep. I know this is kind of a lulling moment, but just hang in there. There's going to be something.
What?
God, this is the longest. Hey. Hey. Hey, is Josh there?
No, he's not. Can I take a message?
Yeah, my name's Gabe. I met him last night at the Imagine Dragon concert, and I was just trying to get a hold of him. He gave me this number. Is this Sydney? Hello? Hello?
She did?
Did she hang up on us? I forgot my name.
Gabe. Gabe.
I don't know. She's gonna...
Hello?
I'm sorry. This is Gabe. Is Josh there?
He's not here. Can I take a message?
Yeah, this is Gabe. I met him last night at the concert, Imagine Dragons, and he gave me this number. So I'm sorry. Is this Sydney?
No, this is Debbie.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm his mom.
Oh, golly. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's not a big deal.
Okay, well, we bought some DVDs last night at the Loves, and I just wanted to get his address and mail them to him.
Okay.
He.
Can I have him call you?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I got one of those Virgin mobile phones that I pay by the day and stuff like that. So I got maybe I don't know how long have we been talking. I've tried to call 4 or 5 times, so it's running low on minutes. But he bought Die Hard 4 and National Treasure, and I just want to get him to him. Okay. All right, is this Sydney? Is this a joke?
No, I swear this is not Sydney. I promise.
Oh, okay. You sound just like her. That's crazy.
No,
That's crazy.
I promise.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see how many minutes I got on my phone here. Okay. Can I get your address and maybe I could just mail these DVDs to him? He's.
I just don't know why he gave you my phone number.
Oh, golly. Well, we were sitting at Love's, and there's a Subway there, and we had some sandwiches and stuff, and he left, and I had his DVDs, and I said, whoa, give me your number. So, and then he wrote this down. Or Sydney wrote it down. Maybe it was Sydney. I don't know. They are a cute couple. But I don't know. Do you want to text him and see if he wants these DVDs?
Just 1 second. Hold on 1 one second.
Yeah.
My phone's ringing. I'm a teacher, and I need to get it real quick, okay? I'll get right back with you.
I only got so many minutes on my phone.
Okay.
Okay, I'm mute. I think if it's flashing, is it muted? Is that muted? So my sister's the nicest person in the world. Hold on. She hung up
Oh.
after I said she's the
Oh.
nicest person in the world. She hung up.
Oh.
I'll call her from my phone.
Okay.
So she knows it's us.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Was that Eddie?
What are you talking about?
It was, wasn't it? Shut up, you butthead. I saw you call. I was like, that was Eddie's voice. I was hung up on it. I was like, this is so fake. I only have so many minutes, but he keeps calling me. I was like, now Josh is all freaked out. I was like, did you meet some guy named Gabe last night? And why would you give him my phone number? And Josh goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I goes, yeah, you were at some Loves or something, and you had a Die Hard and National Treasure CD by Imagine Dragon. He left it behind. He's like, Mom, I don't know what you're talking about.
You were all like, I'm a teacher. I gotta go. My phone's ringing. and it's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Why wouldn't he let Josh call him back? And he has only so many minutes. Why does he keep calling me?
Okay, hold on. Here's why we did it. Tell her.
April Fools.
That's not April Fool's yet.
I know, but we're making our podcast, and we have to do it like before April.
I'm not.
I know. So you're on our podcast this year. You want to tell our audience? You want to tell our audience anything?
Audience?
Yeah, the people that listen to our podcast.
This is not the first time that you guys have tricked me. I don't know how old.
All right, sis. I love you.
Thank you, Debbie.
You too.
All right.
Very good.
Bye.
Eddie,
Bye.
That was awesome.
Yeah, she said it sounded fake, but she called her son.
Yeah, to
ask
find
her
out about it.
about everything.
My
Yeah.
sister is the nicest person
She
in the
is.
world.
She is.
And you got her to hang up twice. She did. She called us buttheads on our podcast. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I know.
There you go. There it is. Hey,
Here's your sign.
thank you.
Yeah.
Don't sniffle. Oh, I just said
I know, right?
We didn't get to do this last time on our podcast, but I always love reading viewer mail.
Oh, yeah.
TJ, we call it
Viewer mail, yet no
Viewer
one can
mail.
see us.
yeah.
It's really audience mail.
Yeah, it's really audience mail. I wanted to read some of it because I think it's just encouraging to hear what happens. Not anything for us, but it's just how incredible this stuff is. This stuff is going on.
Yeah, what God is doing.
What God is doing. What God is doing.
You know, He's doing it. God is doing a new thing. You know, He's doing it.
What's that
Who's
from?
doing it?
What's that from?
DC Talk.
Here's one. My church shows your videos all the time, and I love you guys. You are so amazing. Everything you do touches my heart and soul deeply. That's very, very, very nice.
Who's that from?
That is from Charlene Casista. Casista. Did I
What
say
was-
that right?
What was the last name?
Casista?
I don't know.
It may be Hungarian. Casista?
I don't think it's Hungarian.
Anthony, listen to this one.
Yeah.
I love your videos. Thanks for the time, talent, and treasure you put into them. I'm amazed at how effective the skits are within me. The videos entitled Good Friday.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
One of my
Do you
faves.
know that Angie and I just watched that the other day because we like it?
Really?
We just watched it just because
Really?
we liked it. Yeah. I love the Good Friday video.
Here's what's crazy about Good Friday. That was a skit that we've had in our repertoire
Yes.
that we don't ever do on stage because
It's very theatery.
it's very theatery.
And it's different. We had to change it up to make it Good Friday.
Yes,
Yeah.
very, very true.
Yeah.
But it works better on video than it does on stage for
True.
us. Maybe
True.
not for other people while they're doing it at their church, but for us to put it in the middle of a show just didn't really work.
Right.
But
Right. Right.
it's
Right.
great on video.
Right.
Good Friday, God's Chisel, and A Dad's Legacy.
Oh, it's great too.
Yeah, that's one where he's talking and he puts the trunk down.
That's with our friend
Kurt Cloninger.
Yeah.
Who also has great scripts. And
Godfather
videos.
of skits.
He's the godfather of what we do.
I don't think he'd call them skits.
No,
Yeah.
he would not like the word skit.
I know.
He would call them sketch.
I think we had that conversation with him once.
Yes.
But that's Anthony. That was
yes,
talking.
and he says this.
Yes.
They make me want to be a better man.
Jerry Maguire.
No.
Oh.
No.
You make me want to be a better man.
Make me want to be a better man.
What is that?
Jack
Oh,
Nicholson.
you had me with hello. That's Jerry Maguire.
That's Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
You
make me want to be a better man.
The way you did it was kind of like Katharine Hepburn.
Sorry. There's a scene with an older movie with Katharine Hepburn.
where Katharine Hepburn
she has to play
says,
a man. She has to play a man. Yeah.
You old poop.
Yeah. She
You
has to play
make
a
me
man.
want to be a better man.
Yeah. She's
Well,
a spy.
I thought that was just very touching.
Anthony is either a pastor or he's going to be a pastor because he alliterated with time, treasure, and talent or something like that.
Very true. He did do that. He did do that.
Very pastoral.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Pastor
Anthony.
Anthony. Reverend Anthony. Brother Anthony. Father Anthony. Whichever it may be.
Here's one. I thought this was kind of cool. You guys make me laugh and you make me cry. The chisel video gave me chills and it felt like it was written about me. Then I watched the Skinny on Prayer. Are you sure you and God have been talking about me? LOL.
Well, we have.
We have.
Now that you're
We
in
have,
on
Stephanie.
the deal, Stephanie, I'm glad that you noticed that, and hopefully you got the message.
Yeah. She says
the next message will be just like what happened to Ananias and Sapphira.
She says, instead of trying to figure out why I can't pray anymore or hit and miss, I need to get busy talking to God, and the who will fix the why. I thought that was kind of cool.
You got the message.
She's
hold on. What, Lord? Okay, he's good. He's good. He likes that. Good. You got the message.
Amen. Amen. Someone on my this was by Gina. Someone on my Facebook here in Arkansas shared a video and I watched it, commented how great it was, and a friend in North Carolina said I need to check the website. I have sat here until way past bedtime, laughing, crying, just being amazed. These videos. I know this is not new to you, but you all are truly blessing and it's amazing how God has used you to spread his word.
No.
I wish we could have you at our church, but we're a small church in a small town. Hey, we're in Inola, Oklahoma right now.
Hey, don't. Their youth pastor is sitting next to you.
Oh, sorry.
Don't say it's a small church. Small town.
I didn't mean it like that.
He'll shoot you like a cat, buddy.
I did. He likes cats.
That's right. He's packing heat right
He is.
now.
Oh my goodness! There's a gun on his foot. That is crazy. I want to hang with him.
I think it's on his ankle though.
Oh,
He's got a foot gun. He's got a foot gun.
He's got a foot gun.
Everyone duck. TJ's got a foot gun.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I did it again. This one says, let me see if I can find it. You have both have ruined my life for God.
That was our. Oh wait, what?
That was our goal.
Was that a compliment?
Skit guys, we'll ruin
Ruining
your
your
life.
life one skit at a time.
I was originally studying chemistry, but then after the 2005 Super Summer at OBU, that all changed. Eddie spoke about the D's of life. One of them was dreams. I had always dreamed of acting, but never did it. Not like your goals, right? Yeah. After hearing that lesson and then praying through it, I decided to pursue acting. I was nervous and afraid, but God was with me through it all. Soon after, I found myself in China teaching English and acting lessons. It was an amazing experience. Then after that, I went back to school and decided that God had called me to India.
Wow.
I actually just got back from India in June. I was teaching again, and this time almost exclusively acting. Both these trips have been chances to share the gospel and learn more about my faith.
That's fantastic.
That's crazy.
So fantastic.
Crazy. Yeah.
Man, it is humbling. It's when we hear anyone say that, we're a blessing. No, we are blessed more than anyone.
Isn't that just nuts?
And just thankful that God would take the measly skits that we have to offer and use them in some way.
This is over our skit, Little Billy, My God Is So Big.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to this. This is from Pam. She writes, I just had to tell you, I stop by often to see what you guys are posting at skitguys.com. We're talking about our teaching as a blonde gal with a gift of gab. I taught kids Super Church for 24 years, now holding a church service for the past 4 years, each Sunday with ladies in rehab. 100 of them reside there. And last week I shared the fragrance that the woman poured on Jesus' head from Mark chapter 14. But then I tied it together with your My God is So Big skit to remind them that God sees the cancer of our hearts too, and they can give their best. I pretended to be Billy and then the teacher and taught them to sing the song, and the story grabbed their hearts when I got to the cancer part. And at the end of the service, 20 ladies gave their hearts to Jesus.
Wow.
I'd say cancer soul free. Indeed, I just had to praise God and thank you for your ministry. Oh, isn't that crazy?
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, she puts you change lives in rehabs and you didn't even know it. That's just
Wow.
that's
That's
just
so
nuts. That's
great.
just crazy. Listen to this one. This is from a father. And the little Billy skit at the end, there's kind of a twist at the end,
Right,
basically.
right.
My God is so big. If you watch the video, there's a little bit of a
Little
twist.
twist. Surprise, if
That's
you will.
what we do, hopefully. It says, I saw the new Little Billy video. In 1998, my best friend Lisa, the mother of my 4 children, went to be with her Lord at the age of 37. God blessed me with another amazing woman, and blending a family is tough. I've tried to be dad, mom, leader, men's leader, worker, anything I can be for others. This video ripped my heart wide open. Thank you. I love him with all I have, and I'm so tired. I love to fight for others, and I can't stop crying. I miss Lisa, and I love my new wife, and I love my kids, and I love those I lead, and I need him above all else. I need him. My God is so big.
Man. Make you tear up.
Man, oh man.
Except for TJ. He's just sitting over there.
TJ's going, where the cats at? We're going to shoot some cats today? Because I got a hankering for some cats.
I may cry if I don't get to shoot a cat.
Every time I try to well up a little bit, I shoot a cat.
We make fun of TJ, but he just got back from Africa.
Yes. Yeah.
Real quick, while I was in Africa,
Are you guys kissing?
almost, we were working with a church planter there in Africa, in Addis, Bethel Baptist Church, and they were asking about the Skit Guys. They said, have you ever heard of the Skit Guys? I said, you won't believe this. We fly back in Monday, and they will be at our church on Wednesday. So even in Africa, in a little village outside of Addis, a little Baptist church asked about the Skit Guys. So if you guys want to, we can travel over there and do a few skits.
That would
Love
be
it.
awesome.
You took a picture of us that close together, didn't you?
No, I took about 7
Your breath
pictures.
is fresher than mine right now.
I took about 7 pictures of you.
Wow. That is, for reals?
That's crazy.
That's just nuts.
That is crazy.
That's just nuts. Nuts. I just said again.
Mm-hmm. I cannot wait for somebody to tally those up. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Where was that in Africa? Addis Ababa? Hey, if you're listening and you're in Addis Ababa, shoot us an email. Let us know. That'd be awesome.
What is this? I found you on Ruby TV. Do you know what that is? Just want to tell you that you are truly sincere and funny. I use your stuff also to share with everyone I can.
Who can hang a name on Ruby TV?
Ruby. This one was good.
I don't know what Ruby TV is.
I don't know. Our Mercy skit, again, not one that we would do.
No.
But Mercy.
Very serious.
Very serious.
Very heavy.
Great video. It's those dramatic ones we don't get to do a lot, but the Mercy video is basically
2 friends.
2 friends.
One of them has had an affair with the other one's wife.
Yes.
And there's a confrontation.
Yes, and I come to you and I show you mercy.
Right.
Even though you cheated, you're my best friend and you cheated on my wife with however you say that.
In the skit.
Yeah,
this is not a
I
true
show
life
you
story.
mercy.
Yes.
I stumbled on you guys. skitguys.com. I wanted to let you know the mercy 2 friends helped me. 2 years ago, my son passed away, 15 years, at the hands of a family friend, and forgiveness is a continued struggle.
Oh, my goodness.
I know God wants me to get past the hurt and anger, but it is hard. The video has helped me, and I will continue to pray until I fully get to a point of forgiveness.
Golly.
Yeah.
Gosh, I've got nothing to say to that.
Can you imagine?
Just, man, yeah. Quit reading these. I'm starting to tear up, and I don't want to cry in front of TJ.
Because TJ doesn't cry.
No.
TJ don't cry. TJ don't cry. That's what it needs to say. TJ don't cry. Okay, last one. This is from a audience member. I am so thankful for you guys' podcast. The beginning of my 5-hour trip back to college was much better because of it. I could
Oh,
literally feel the weird looks I was getting at stoplights with a big goofy grin on my face. I love Tommy's resolution to memorize 13 verses. How are you doing with your 13
I am
voice?
doing awesome.
Are you doing great?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally forgot about it.
Are you being serious, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's been many audience members that have been very encouraged by you memorizing verses.
I
So
forgot.
you need to do it.
Why do you think I told you year after year I don't make resolutions because I don't remember things.
How many? Okay, it's April Fools.
Yes,
How many scripture memories have you done so far?
12.
Are you being serious?
You said it's April Fools.
Oh, so April Fools. Oh, how many you got? How many you got?
I don't know.
One a month.
Like that I've memorized this year?
Yeah.
Maybe none.
Okay, Lacey, I'm gonna keep Tommy accountable on this. January, February, March. You need to memorize 4 in this month, buddy.
I can.
Okay, because Lacey says, I love Tommy's resolution to memorize 13 verses. Lacey, will you email us and tell us how many verses you've memorized so far?
She's gonna lie.
No, she won't lie.
Yeah, she will.
I know Lacey.
Do
Lacey
you?
Gaines will not lie.
Do you?
So much so that I'm going to do it too. The first verse I'm memorizing is 2 Corinthians 5:21. God made him who knew no sin to be sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. Why don't you memorize that?
God made him
Who knew no sin.
New sin. New.
God made him who knew no sin to be sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. You're going to memorize that with Lacey.
2 Corinthians
5:17.
21.
5:21.
5:21.
You're going to memorize that one.
Got it.
I'm going to keep you accountable.
2 Corinthians 5:21.
Yes.
God made him who knew no sin to be sin, so that we might be the
So
righteousness
that
of
in
God.
him we might become.
I was doing a paraphrase.
From the Message Bible.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to hear about the movie. I'm praying for your creativity and that God gets so much glory from it. Again, thanks for the podcast and all that you do. Love doing life with you.
Yes, pray for us in the movie. And I'm got to memorize scripture. I totally forgot about that.
And you know, this brings
That's why I don't do things.
You're
I
going to be
forget
okay.
them.
You're going to be okay. You're going to do this.
I'm
buddy.
very thankful for the reminder, Lacey.
Yes. And you know what? We're doing life with these people.
Yeah.
In essence, audience right now, wherever you are, we're going to do a big St. Elmo's fire, oogla, 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 ah-ah-ah.
Okay, so you have to lean in
Lean in,
and you say oogla,
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 oogla, and then you lean,
ah.
and then you lean your face out going,
Right.
ah.
Like the Count from Sesame Street.
Exactly. So
Got
no
it.
matter what you're doing right now, no matter where you are, we're all going to lean in doing life together. St. Elmo's fire, big oogla, oogla.
Here
Ready?
we go on 3.
1, 2,
3.
Oogla,
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 oogla.
oogla. Ah. 12.
12 cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
That is really cool. That is really cool. We just had a moment right there.
We did.
I wonder how many people did it.
I did.
I did it too.
TJ did it. Man,
TJ
if
did it.
TJ did it,
Come on.
TJ,
TJ's packing heat over here.
cat killer,
He's a cat killer with a tow gun. If he can do it, anybody can do it.
anybody can. I'm going to tell
That's
you that right now.
That's so great. That is
Okay.
so great. So there you go. There's some viewer mail, some really great
Great stuff.
stuff.
We love it.
Thank you for doing life with us and
Please keep it coming.
all that. So April Fools,
April Fools.
friends, audience, we just want you to be fools for Christ out there.
Be fools for Christ. In fact, we are fools. We'll do a friendship flashback real quick.
Let's do a friendship flashback. Ready?
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Friendship. Wait, see, you've got to have a little
flashback.
pause because I have to
Oh,
edit it.
sorry.
You just was rolling with it.
Sorry.
So here we go. Friendship.
Friendship. Sorry.
Okay,
How much
sorry.
of a pause?
Well, it's just a brief pause, but you literally went 1, 2, 3. Friendship flashback.
I didn't do it like that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2. Oh, you count.
You got it.
No, you go.
No, go.
1, 2.
When I pointed, we were just going to say friendship flashback. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Do the count.
I'm going to point. Oh, count.
Oh,
Okay, here
yeah,
we go.
okay.
Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3.
Friendship flashback. Okay.
That's going to be a
That's good.
fantastic one. Okay, so one of our first traveling gigs, we got invited. We lived at the time. We lived in Texas. We both lived in Texas.
We were fools.
And
We were fools.
we got invited to Alabama. Okay, so we talked to the guy, and he says the closest airport is New Orleans. Okay. So we're like, okay, so we book our tickets to New Orleans and we're like, okay, we're going to Alabama. Wow. Mostly all we'd done was Texas and Oklahoma. And so we get on the plane. We were on the back row of the plane and we sit down and the plane's getting ready to take off and we're like, hey, how long is the drive is it from New Orleans airport to this town in Alabama? And we open up the magazine
We
in
had
the
just
airplane.
started. Like,
just started.
we had just done gigs in Texas,
Yeah,
really.
you were living in Waco, I was living in Frisco.
Yeah, we had never really gotten on a plane to go do a lot.
No, not at all.
This is our first
Yeah.
official gig.
Right.
Yeah.
So we open up the map that's in the back of the magazine in the airplane, and I'm looking at it because I've always been kind of travel guy.
You've been the travel guy.
Right?
Yeah.
And I look at it, and I go,
Oh, Eddie.
oh, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
And you're like, what?
What's up, buddy?
There's a whole state between New Orleans and Alabama.
And we have to drive
the
through it.
state of Mississippi. We have to drive through the entire state of Mississippi to get to this gig.
And what was he thinking? Like, I go,
I
he
don't
did
know.
say the closest airport.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
it doesn't make sense.
Because I'm sure a ticket would have cost the same amount of money.
Why didn't we look? Why didn't we ask someone?
We weren't detail people back then.
What's like we are now? Yeah. Like, what's the closest? I mean, you ask someone, hey, what's the closest airport?
We know more.
Birmingham.
We know more now.
I hope so.
We know more.
An
We know
airport
what
in Mississippi would have been closer.
Pain. C.S. Lewis said it. Pain is a terrific teacher.
Yes.
We, audience, at the end of that gig, we got in our car and
Oh man,
we cried.
we cried because okay. Here's the rest of the story is we drove back to New Orleans where we had to find a hotel to stay.
We went to Alabama,
Uh-huh.
performed,
Performed.
got in the car that night.
Drove back to New Orleans. Got there like at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Found a dirty Roach Motel hotel in New Orleans. I mean, you talk about the
Yeah.
and it was so dirty we didn't even pull the covers down.
No,
We
we
kept our clothes on and slept on top of the beds.
yeah.
And then we had to catch like a 6 a.m. flight the next morning because I was leading worship at my church that morning.
Yeah. It was bad.
It was.
We
We
wept.
were fools.
We were fools.
We were.
wept.
We were
Yeah.
fools.
That was what, 1997?
Or as C.S. Lewis also said, "Oh yes, my dear. Oh yes."
C.S. Lewis said that?
I was
W.C.
W.C.
Fields?
Fields. I'm sorry, I get them mixed up.
Shut up. And then you fast forward the tape. Here we are in Inola, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
A little bit smarter, a little bit wiser, but we're still
Almost.
being fools.
almost 20 years later.
Almost 20 years later, here we
Yeah.
are still in front of students, knowing that these high school students could rip us up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're looking at us going, high school assembly, who are you dorks?
We're
you know?
older than some of their parents.
I know, they have to be looking at us going, okay, I'm going to get the bald one, you get that one.
We're,
you know?
we're gonna yeah.
We got tow guns, let's get them.
Yeah.
So, and it's crazy to go, you know, we're not in a church setting and, okay, here we go. Let's be fools. Let's try to make them laugh and make them think a little bit.
Yeah, and it
So,
makes me think of 1 Corinthians 4:10, which is we are fools for Christ.
we are fools for Christ.
You know? One of 13. Boom. 1 of 13.
Boom.
1
That's really
Corinthians
good.
4:10, we are fools for Christ.
There you go. You
Yeah.
only need 2 more to go, buddy.
All right.
Do you remember what the 2 Corinthians 5:21 was?
Yes.
In him?
No.
Oh.
He who knew no sin to become sin, so that we could become righteous. That's kind of the paraphrase. Yeah.
That's good,
So,
buddy.
yeah.
You only need 2 more, my friend.
I know, right?
It's great.
I know.
Hey, find ways this week to be fools. Find ways to just be foolish for God. Find ways to get out of your comfort zones and speak the truth. Be a light on a hill. Be a light to somebody this week. Be a fool and see how God honors it.
Yeah, but be a fool that shows grace to other people. I think Christians' greatest foolishness is that they lack grace.
Very true. We spill a lot of truth, but we don't have any grace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right, guys. Audience, we'll see you later. Love you.
Love you. Have a great April.
TJ, you want to say bye?
See you, audience.
All right.
Just don't get that close to TJ again. Bye.
Bye.